Okay, this is On the Edge, and we're in.
Camera action.
That's right. This is On the Edge, and we're in Winter Haven, Florida today, and we're with a group of enthusiasts in water skiing. Mark, can you lead us off and tell us how did you come to meet On the Edge?
So we went to a charity event called Rockin' the Chain in Winter Haven, Florida at Tanner's Lakeside. It was a special event to raise funds for charity and autism and special needs charity. My wife has always wanted to learn water skiing, so when the package came up in the charity auction, we were the lucky bidders, and that's how we met Bob and Diane from On the Edge, who specialise in helping disabled and autistic children to water ski. Fantastic couple, and Svetlana came along and learnt to water ski, and she can tell you a little bit more.
Okay, tell us about your experience.
When Mark asked me, do you want me to bid for that? Will you go for it? I always wanted to, but I'm not sure if I can do this, because my main concern, I never done it in my life, and perhaps my age, and now I realize it's mostly was in my mind rather than my physical ability, that only few people in the world can do that, and I'm not one of them. But I like experiments, and I'll do it. And my first experience was it just wow effect, that I actually can do it from first attempt. Not first attempt being on the ski, but I actually could stand up on a bar first. Then it progressed to the small rope of the bar, and today was third lesson. I was on the longer rope behind the boat, and we actually done it together.
Right, so you learned first on what's called a training boom that goes outside the boat, and what we can do is we can actually talk to the participant and help, and you don't have to worry about the rope. And then you progressed with a rope on the boom, as you said, and then you started to ski behind the boat.
Yeah.
And learning to ski on two skis, and then you brought a friend with you.
Right.
Tell us about your experience.
Wow, that's the best experience. The best days, guys, we have are here. Like if you consider the whole weeks or months, this is the best days, and I would like to thank you very much for that. And yes, Sveta, she's like, oh, I'm doing the water ski. I was like, I want to do the water skis too. You know, it's so exciting, and also we go to the show and people do that, and it's so nice. And I said, I need to do that too. So we got together, and here we are, here we together. And it's the best days, the best experience, because you feel alive.
The climax was you both skiing together behind the boat, and that's going to be your awesome Christmas card special,
yes.
right?
Absolutely.
What a wonderful feeling.
This time next year, we will be contestants in a show.
Oh, yeah, that's what I like to hear.
For now, it's a joke, but who knows how far we can progress.
We need to buy the beautiful suits. And yes.
So please share with us where you're from and how you got to Florida to this experience.
So I'm British born, lived in Malta for a long time recently, but last year we moved to Portugal. So Svetlana and I live in Portugal. We're both British citizens, but Svetlana was born in the Soviet Union, as was Luba, who's now becoming an American citizen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, last 20 odd years I live in Europe in various countries, and yeah, recently, as my husband said, we relocated to Portugal, and we're coming here on vacations. So, and I was so lucky to meet you guys.
And we've had
great.
a vacation home here for 21 years, since 2003.
I'm so glad that
how lucky it was, because their house is in our neighborhood where we live. Like, I'm also from Russia, but for 6 years I'm living here with my husband. He's American, so we neighbors, and there's not a lot of Russians, but we met each other.
It's so exciting, right?
It is like a lot of things got together, right?
Well, it's exciting that it's such a small world, right?
Yeah.
And come together and experience water skiing. What do you think? Would you recommend this to other people to learn?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I can't wait for my back injury to be good so I can get out there, because I did this when I was a teenager and loved it, and it's just I love seeing their progress, but I can't wait to get on the skis behind the boat with the both of them.
Well, great.
I think most what I probably already said that most what holded me back and perhaps some other people might do as well. It's mental understanding how difficult it is.
I want you were
But-
scared of alligators too, but we
Well,
haven't seen one of those.
that's a fair, you know, it's land of alligators. But yeah, I learned from locals. Swim in the middle of the day in the middle of the lake and you will be safe. So I trust locals, and I trust you both because you are amazing teacher. You are so patient and energetic and prizing all the time. It just amazing experience.
Yeah, and I also would I would definitely recommend to everyone from the small age to 100 years old to go and try it. And see that you know, at first it's not easy, then you're like pushing and you learn something new. That's what I will always tell to my children, that you through your life you always want to learn something new. You don't want to get comfortable, like get new skills, get new reset, you know, get new challenges, go through it, push yourself, because at this moment you feel that, you know, something important happening, like with your choices.
Can
And
I just
it's-
add one final thing, and that is, Bob, I know you do a lot of what you do, and Diane, for charity. You've got disabled children yourself. Hearing your stories has really inspired us. It made us realise that it was a fantastic investment, not just because of what they've got out of it, but what your charity has got out of it. The fact that you have got people water skiing with all sorts of disabilities, you know, it's just an absolute blessing that you're able to do that for them. So, you know, thank you for
Yeah,
everybody
we're
who
very-
I feel
supports
very
you.
touched that
You're
I'm
great
part of
guys.
it as
Thank you.
well.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
thank
you
you
very
all
much.
for
Thank you.
joining us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate your efforts, and thank you for joining us today and inspiring others to get on the water. We appreciate it.
We'll be back.
All right. We'll be back.